Custom conversion Facebook ads is the most profitable way to run Facebook ad campaigns. So let me quickly show you how to set up custom conversion events for your Facebook ad campaigns in this video. Either you are a Facebook ads beginner or you already have considerable experience running Facebook ads, this video will help you and it's easy and straightforward. So let's get over to it. So first things first, you want to make sure that you are already signed in to facebook.com. Then you want to open another tab on your browser that you are signed in on, and then you want to go to business.facebook.com. Here, there are two possibilities. Number one, if you already have your Facebook pixel created, then that's good. We'll go ahead and then we'll set up our custom conversion event for our Facebook ad. But if you don't have a Facebook pixel already created, then watch this video on your screen. I already showed you how to create a brand new Facebook pixel the right way, and then you can continue the custom conversion process with us here. I'll leave the link to that video in the video description just below this video, so you quickly want to check it out. So once your pixel is created, you want to come to this settings tab here. You want to click on that. And then what you want to do here is that you want to scroll all the way down to data sources here, and then you want to come and click on data sets. Okay, so once you do that, you can see here that this is the pixel that I've already created on this particular account. So in your own case, you should also see your pixel, and if you have more than one pixels, you should just go ahead and select the particular one that you want to set up your custom conversion events on. So for me, I only have one here. All I need to do is to come down to these three dots here. I'm going to click on the three dots, and then I'm going to click open in Events Manager. So I want to scroll all the way down, and then I want to come to this add events here. So already you can see I already have an event set up before. That is why you're seeing all of this. So in your own case, if you have never set up any custom conversion before, you're not going to see anything around here, okay? So for me, I did one already. That's why you're seeing that here. So all I need to do is to come to this add events here. I'm going to click on the drop down arrow, and then I want to come to this add new integration. So once I click on that, it's going to bring out this pop-up. What I want to do here is that I want to come to this meta pixel that says embed our code snippet into your website to share web activity. So I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to click on setup. So here I want to come all the way down to the last option here that says event setup tool. I'm going to select that, and then I'm going to click on get started, and then it's going to open this pop-up for me once again. So I want to come to this open event setup tool. I'm going to click on that. And once I do that, again, this particular pop-up again will be open. So let's wait for this to load. Okay, so here what I want to do here is to just paste in my website URL here. So I expect already that you have your page that you want to set up your custom conversion event on your website. All you need to do is to paste in the root URL of your website into this address bar here. All right, so I'm going to come to my website here, and all I need to do is just to copy the root URL of this website, and then I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to paste in my URL here. So once I do that, I'm just going to click on add events, and then once I click on add events, it's going to redirect me to my WordPress website. All right, so once it redirects you to this page, now as you can see, a pop-up has been noticed here. So you can see that it's giving us two options here if we want to track a new button or a new URL. So what this track a URL means is that, for example, this is the home page of this particular website, and that is the reason why it brought me exactly to this page, even though this is the page where I want to set up my custom conversion event for my Facebook ad. But let's assume that yours is not the main page. Maybe it's one of your product page, and your product page is not actually your main page. Then it's also easy to do. In that case, you will just have to click on track a URL, and then you want to select the actual URL that you want to set up your custom conversion event for. But in my own case, I want to do it on these buttons on this particular page, so I won't be doing that. I'll just come to track a new button here, Okay, so once I click on track a new button, every clickable button and link on this page is going to be highlighted, as you can see here. So if I scroll all the way down, you will see that all my clickable buttons are being highlighted here. So what I want to do is that I want to set up custom conversion event for this particular button, and then this button, and then this button. So I have 3 buttons on this page that I want to set up different conversion tracking for. So what I'll do here is that I'll go ahead and start with the first one. I'll click on the first one, and then once I do that, it's going to ask me to set up an event. As you can see, if I click on this drop down arrow, I have several events that I can set up for this particular button. So what you want to do in your own case is that you want to look for the one that best describes what this button is going to be for. So for example, for this particular section, anybody that clicks this button is going to see more information about this particular program that I'm selling. So in that case, what I would do is that I can just go ahead and come to maybe leads here. So I might decide that I want to set up a lead event for this particular button. So if that is the case, I will just select lead here. And once I do that, it's going to ask me if I want to choose a value on this page. Of course, I'm not selling anything with this page. And as you can see, I don't have any price point for this particular option here. So I'm just going to click on don't include value. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to click on confirm. And then once I click on confirm, you can see that it says I want this. You can see that this particular one has been set up now. So that means I have set up a custom conversion event for this particular button, and anybody that come to this page and click on this button is going to be fired up on Facebook, and Facebook is going to record this activity for me on my Facebook ad account. So that is how the conversion event work. So I've done that for the first page. I'll just go ahead and again I'll click on track new button again, and then I'll just do almost exactly the same thing for the second button. So here is a button that directly link them to my product if they want to buy that product now. Okay, so if I click on this button again, it's going to bring out this option again, and this time around I can decide to choose purchase, okay, because they are actually buying in real, like, immediately. So I'm going to select that again. It's asking for value. I don't have a value here. If you have your value, you should choose it, but I don't have one, so I'm not going to say don't include any value again, and then I'm going to confirm and then wait for a few seconds. So as you can see, the second button has now been set up again. So now I have 2 custom conversion events on this particular page. So anybody that comes to this page and click the first button, my lead conversion activity is going to be fired in my Facebook ad account, and anybody that choose the purchase option again, it's going to be fired up as purchase option on my Facebook ad. So for every activity that I have decided to set up on this page, anybody that comes and carry out those activities, I will get those things recorded on my Facebook ad account so that I can decide to run retarget ad to those people later on. So once I'm done with my conversion setting, of course, I can do for the third also. It's just going to be the same process of click track new button, and then I'm just going to repeat the same process. So once I'm done with that, I'm going to come here and then I'll click on finish setup. All right, so once I do that, I'm just going to finish. Okay, I'm just going to do that, and then I'm just going to submit this. I'm going to click on done. Okay, so once I do that, you will see now that it has redirected me back to this particular page. So now my custom conversion event has been set up here. So once your custom conversion event has been set up, then you need to go ahead and run your Facebook ads to that website or that landing page. And every event that you set up, once any of your website visitors carry out those events by clicking those links or those buttons, they will be automatically recorded on your Facebook Ads Manager, so that after you have gathered enough information from your Facebook pixel, you can use the data to start running retarget ads on Facebook, which is actually the goal of setting up the custom conversion event. I'll record another video that shows you how to run retarget ads. So you want to make sure that you follow me back to back. And if you're an unsubscribed visitor to this channel, then hit the subscribe button so that YouTube can notify you when I publish my next video. Please, before you go, give this video a like and help me share it on your social media handles, because I know that there's at least somebody somewhere that will also want to see this information that I just shared here. Thank you, and I'll see you in my next video.